Once again, it is I, the bird. A forewarning before we begin here, these reviews will likely be quicker than the others, as it's not a toy line and things like articulation don't need to be gone over. As this is a Thundercats product, I'll be commenting on it in terms of style, design, and price. Let's start this. Announced in 2017, there would be a new ongoing Sideshow Collectibles Thundercats line similar to their Masters of the Universe line. Released first in February of 2018, the Sideshow Collectibles Mumm-Ra came out, and it's an impressive specimen in size. Standing at 22 inches tall, this reimagining of Mumm-Ra is an interesting blend of the original design and some newer concepts. I'll start with what I like. I enjoy the added chest piece that rounds out the symbol, and the side parts leading up to it being revealed as snakes themselves is a nice touch as well. The cloth goods on this are the cape, the loincloth, and the helmet tassels with the drop cloth, all of which have wires sewn into them for posing options. Overall, all the added snake details and ornamentation on the figure make it very imposing. This is genuinely a really cool redesign. But the character itself is only part of this, dear viewers, for the base for the statue must also be discussed. The base's intention is to recreate Mumm-Ra's cauldron, and the bubbling water details with the gloss paint pull that off pretty well. An added bonus to the design is the animal head surrounding the cauldron. These, of course, are representative of each of the ancient spirits of evil, a motif we'll see a bit later as well. The bottom of the base beneath the spirits is also done to resemble a snake coiling around the cauldron. And don't worry, those cracking details are part of the sculpt. Now, though, we have to get into what I don't like about it. Firstly, they got his body color wrong again, sticking him in a light blue, but there's also the fact that his face is just kinda looks like a regular dude with bad teeth and red eyes. One of the great things about the original Mumm-Ra's design is that his face is horrific. It's, well, mummified and looks otherworldly. A missed opportunity for this design. But there's a bigger issue here. You see, starting with this statue and moving into the others, there's two versions. One is the basic one that you just saw me go over, but we actually got the premium versions of all three of the statues so far. The premium version of Mumm-Ra comes with a sort of plundar you can swipe out with his right hand. And while the hieroglyphs, the snake in the fuller, and images of the ancient spirits of evil are a nice touch for detail on the blade, the sword itself really just lacks imagination. Instead of going for the more stylized approach from the original series, they clearly based the sword on the 2011 design. Very boring and another missed opportunity. Especially considering the sword here is metal to boot. Here we see the statue broken apart into its various components. All of this is easy to assemble and held in place via some strong magnets. Let's show you how to do this. Cue the music! And there he is, all assembled again. The statue initially retailed for $475 on Sideshow Collectibles page. If you were a die-hard Thundercats fan, I think that's reasonable for this polystone monstrosity. The aftermarket, though, is kinda hit or miss for the price, so I wish luck to you if you want it. The other bad news is, it kinda peaks here. It's a downhill mess going forward. So join me tomorrow when we cover the Sideshow Collectible Lion-O statue. A special thanks as always to the patrons. Each new pledge assists me in further dominance of this world. Feel free to join our new Discord server for all things nerd. Until next time, remember, birds will dominate all.